Andy, there's something I want to tell you. The real reason I'm here.
Tonight.
How did you get here?
You remember throwing me on the bed last night?
Nothing can prepare you.
What the hell is this?
For the most explosive Sistas season finale ever.
The scariest news of my life. Pray with me. Our Father,
Today is not the day to tell them.
who art in heaven.
Sabrina still ain't called?
Brina, where you at? Call me back. Hallowed be thy name.
Is everything okay?
Tyler Perry Sistas season finale tonight at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Hey y'all, it's your Missniecytv, and I'm here to break down the trailer for Sistas Season 9, Episode 22. The trailer starts off with Andy's mom saying, "Andy, there's something that I have to tell you. The real reason I'm here is because," and then it cuts off. I think the real reason that she's there is because she wants to tell Andy and her sister that she's sick and she doesn't have that much longer to live or something. I think she either has some form of cancer or something wrong with her heart. It has to be something that's detrimental for Andy's mom to show up after all these years and all these seasons. I just hope that Andy doesn't fall into some deep depression and she just wants to fall into the hands of men more than she already does, because she doesn't know how to cope with the issues that she's going through, from the PTSD to the things with her mom and everything else. Over at Danny's house, we see Officer Green talking to Danny after they just got done getting down to business the night before. And she's basically like, "What are you doing here?" Officer Green is like, "So you don't remember how I got in your bed?" In the end credit trailer from last week's episode, Officer Green says they did it 6 times. And I hope they use protection, because I don't want Danny to end up pregnant or something. Danny, now I understand that you were upset with Tony, but you're still technically in a relationship because you're claiming him as your boyfriend. But you go out there and sleep with another man. I don't know why you just don't break up with Tony and tell him exactly how you feel and that you don't want to be with him, and you're still upset that you stole your money and everything else. I love Danny's character down, but Danny, she's a coward because she would rather sleep with a man than tell a man that she doesn't want to be with them anymore and express how she feels. She would rather find attention and pleasure in other men, and then when she gets caught doing those things, she thinks that it's just. But speaking of Tony, Tony comes in the house using his key that I thought Danny told him to give back. I guess the writers messed that up. But he uses his key and he walks in Danny's apartment and he's like, "What's this?" He already knows what went down, so him and Officer Green get to fight. And this is the first time I've ever seen Tony get really aggressive like that. He throws Officer Green into the divider that Danny has. Even though Danny wanted out the relationship already, I just hope that Danny knows that this is her final way of getting rid of Tony. Anything that she thought she had with Tony is officially over. Over at Zach and Fatima's, we see everybody outside that's attending Karen and Aaron's send-off cookout, right? And they're all standing outside and they're looking in shock like they just seen a horrific accident or explosion or something. Witnessing a horrific accident like that can be very traumatic for someone, especially. I don't know why, but I feel like Sabrina was the one that they witnessed getting into the accident, because we see Sabrina as she's driving, she gets hit from the side. And I'm like, is this just a random person that did this? Or is it somebody that she has had beef with and they're trying to take her out? Could it be Penelope, or could it be Damani's fiance, because of the whole embryo situation and Damani doesn't want any attachment to the embryos, and the fiance has made it very clear that she can be crazy, so I feel like it could be her. Back over at Andy's house, we see Andy's mom tell her that this was the most scariest news that she got in her life, and she asked Andy to pray with her. So they wind up saying the Lord's Prayer. Even though Andy doesn't have the best relationship with her mom, Andy needs somebody to stick beside her and tell her right from wrong. And she can't always have sisters, so I hope that her mom's illness doesn't take a turn for the worse and she winds up getting better. Back over at Zach and Fatima's, we see Fatima standing outside on the balcony, and it looks like she's overhearing a conversation. It turns out that she is, and the conversation that she's overhearing is Mr. Keys tells somebody on the phone that today is not the right time. Of course, the news that I think that Mr. Keys wants to tell Zach and it's not the right time to tell him is that Zach is his son and he wants to try to build a relationship with him. Mr. Keys doesn't realize that he did more harm than he did good by trying to tell Zach a fake story about some guy that's in Canada marrying to an African. One of Zach's deal breakers with anybody and anybody is don't lie to him. And of course, Mr. Keys is going to find out the hard way, because he's going to feel like Mr. Keys played him, sat up in his face, tried to pretend that he was some good guy, knowing that he's his father, and he just didn't. Even though Fatima overhears this conversation, it is not Fatima's place to sit there and tell Zach that Mr. Keys is his father. Mr. Keys will tell him when he feels like it's time. Back outside again, everybody is sitting there waiting on Sabrina because everybody's there, but Sabrina's not there. And Maurice is like, she hasn't called yet. Everybody's looking around like, no. Little do they know, they probably witnessed Sabrina get into the accident that they were all shocked and scared about earlier. And I just hope that the person wasn't ejected and they or passed away at the scene and they watched Sabrina like pass away. It's gonna be a different type of pain for them if Sabrina was actually the one that they witnessed into the accident, because there's a different type of pain that you feel witnessing something like that. But we see Karen and Aaron on the inside, and Karen is trying to call Sabrina to figure out where she is, and of course Sabrina's not answering her phone because she was just... I wonder if after everybody finds out the information about Sabrina, are they gonna let Rich know? Back over at Andy's, as her mom is sitting there praying the Lord's Prayer, Andy's breaking down, and I'm like, oh, Andy, you've been going through too much. I wonder when Andy is actually gonna have an actual happy ending and not something with so much drama. Back over at Zach and Fatima's, we see Fatima ask Danny, is everything okay? And Danny's just looking like no. So I wonder if this is about the situation with Tony and Officer Green, or does she know something? My question is, do y'all think that the actual send-off celebration was for Novi and not Ebony? Because it's very coincidental that they have a send-off party the next episode. Sabrina's getting to an act. But let me know what you guys think about the trailer. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. Bye!